It is Sunday, and it is time for my mental health vlog. Let's see what happened this week. Got put in Facebook jail. That was fun. It was the 30th, which would have been Wednesday. I made a comment on someone's post. They had made a post about a huge spider on the outside of their house, and I said, well, it's time to burn the house down. You know, because anyone who knows me knows that's my response to anyone with spiders. And I got automatically put in Facebook jail for that, which was stupid. But whatever. Even now, my Facebook account is on restriction, so stuff that I post will show lower in people's feeds. Whatever. That's all they can really say about that. Is just whatever. I mean, there have been times I've been put in Facebook jail, and I will admit it was warranted, but this was not one of those. But anywho, let's see. So as I said last week, we had my son from 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day until Thursday morning when we dropped him off from school. The following Thursday morning, we dropped him off for school. So it was really, really nice to have him here for a whole week. You know, and just the mundane stuff, making lunches, taking him to school, picking him up from school. Even though I hate drive-line parents, like hands down. The mundane stuff I just loved to have with him. And it was kind of cool also getting up early every morning. Because then after I dropped him off, I'd call my mom and chat with her on the way home from school back to the house. So that was really cool. I did enjoy that. I look at that. Look at me enjoying getting up early. I won't do it unless I have to, mind you. But it was a great reminder that sometimes you do what you have to do and you don't think about it. And that's just what it is. I didn't really think about it being, oh my God, I've got to get up in the morning and take my son to school. It was just like, okay, got my alarm set, got to get up, got to do this, get him to school. And I enjoyed riding with him in the mornings, and I enjoyed picking him up in the afternoons when I did and hearing about his day, which was usually, I don't remember, or I don't know. Every now and then I get a little more out of him, but he borrowed my boyfriend's lunchbox because he didn't bring his with him. And my boyfriend's lunchbox has little corgi dogs on it. And my son was so excited to show off the little lunchbox, but make sure everyone was like, please be careful, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I guess he said to someone, I borrowed it from my dad. Now, I think, honestly, he did that for simplicity, so he wouldn't have to explain to his friends that I borrowed it from my papa's boyfriend, because that's a little bit more confusing and requires, you know, an explanation for the kids. So I think he did it for simplicity's sake, but I still think it was cute that he referred to my boyfriend as one of his dads. So I thought that was cute, especially since last week he, you know, decided he wanted to call his parents grandma and grandpa, which was very cute. I did like that a lot. So that was Monday and Tuesday. We had him, and Wednesday. But Wednesday night, I did have my meeting. So my boyfriend and my son were here by themselves, and I did go to my meeting on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last week, but when I went to my meeting the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I got there, no one was there. And the week prior, when I wasn't there because I had a work thing, they had all decided that because the center where we met was going to be closed, that we were going to have the meeting virtually on Skype or Zoom, whatever. And I was really, really hurt by that because I'm like, how could no one tell me? I'm like a staple in this group, I feel. Anyway, so I tried to let it go. But when I went to my meeting on Wednesday, it's like all those feelings came back up again. And again, I was so hurt. And I was trying to figure out, like, why is this affecting me so much? Why am I so upset that no one let me know that the meeting last week had moved? And I think I finally got it figured out. So in my recovery, my higher power is the love of my group. That has always been my higher power. That's what I've seen is stronger than I am. And I think what it boils down to is I feel like my higher power let me down. Like my group let me down. So now that I've figured out why it was so nagging me so much, now I have to figure out how to, you know, get over it. Because I love my group. I love the guys in my group. I love the friends in my group. I need to I need to just accept that this was, an oversight, not a big deal. And I realize it's affected me more than it should. So that's something I have to work on. Add it to the list, right? Let's see. So Thursday morning, we dropped my son off from school, and then we didn't have to pick him up. And I will say it was kind of weird Thursday night, after having him around like so much, for him not to be there. And I'm like, I miss my buddy. So he started playing Pokemon Go on his phone, and I've really enjoyed sending gifts back and forth. And last weekend we did some Pokemoning together, so that was a lot of fun. So this week I asked some friends. I'm like, he needs friends to send and receive gifts from. So it was it's been a lot of fun with him. Even yesterday he invited me to a raid battle because he needed someone to help him, and I was thrilled to join him and do a little battle. And then I sent him a text message, "Did you get it?" And he said, "Yeah, I got it." So it was cool. That's fun. It's another way for us to communicate, and right now I'm for any way that we can communicate and connect. Let's see. I'm taking Fridays off from work for the rest of the year because I have the vacation time to burn. So I was off on Friday. I run a couple of errands. I went looking for stocking stuffers, and I just came up short. Nothing. I picked up a few Christmas presents and a few things for me that I saw that were cute and cheap. That's my wheelhouse, cute and cheap. We didn't have my son this weekend. So we had a party for a friend of my boyfriend's was having a party on Friday night, and it wasn't someone he'd seen in a couple of years. So I already know I get socially awkward even when I know people. So the fact that I was going to a party where I would know literally no one was very stressful for me, and I had to do a lot of mental preparedness to be able to go and not seem like I was uncomfortable. And it was very, very crowded. It was very, very loud. And one thing I realized is I've always figured I have issues with hearing, and I probably do. But what makes it even more challenging is I'm 6'6". My ears are generally a foot or more higher than where your mouth is, and I often have to lean down or lean into people to hear what they're saying. But if there's a crowd, and my ADHD already focuses on surrounding noise versus noise right in front of me, it takes a lot of energy and focus and effort to really try and understand or listen to you and see what you're saying. I have to try and read your lips. I have to try and look at your facial movements. And if you see me in a crowd and I'm smiling and nodding, I have no idea what the hell you have just said. I am just following the social cues of the people around you. So that's something that's frustrating. I think 2023 is the year I'm going to see if I can get my hearing checked, because my embroidery machine is really loud. I listen to music really loudly, and I'm getting to an age where things don't always work as they should. You turn over 40 and all your service engine lights come on. So I do think that my issues with hearing, along with being socially awkward, along with my ADHD, where I can't focus on the noises in front of me, I focus on the ambient noise, make parties really challenging for me. So I did go, and I did have a good time, but we weren't there very long, and I was very grateful for that. But I was thrilled that my boyfriend got to see some of his old friends and reconnect and get some good pictures and get some phone numbers, and that was really nice, and I was very happy for him. Saturday we spent the day cleaning the house, because Saturday evening we hosted a very small game night here at the house, and we invited 3 couples, and the couples that we invited were all from like different parts of our lives. So at first I was like, oh my god, they don't really know each other, I hope they get along. And then as we got closer to the date, I realized, oh wait, they met them here, and then he knows him from a singing competition that they were in together. And then, so the only people that don't know each other is him and them. So it ended up being a little more familiar than I was expecting, but it was nice. And we haven't been able to host anything like that in a long time. Actually, I'm not sure we've ever hosted anything like that other than like a birthday party or something. So it was It was really nice. And we played some games, then we had food, we all did Uber Eats, we had some drinks. And then completely unplanned, like every couple had at least one person who loved karaoke. So we went on YouTube and pulled up the TV and we all took turns singing karaoke. And it turned out to be a great, great night. And the group of people really all seemed to really get along together, which, you know, anyone hosting a party like that always worries about it. But no, it was awesome. And it's always great to get to know your friends a little bit better. And that's exactly what this was. So it was a lot of fun. Today, because we were up so late last night, today we slept in. We had no reason to get up and we were not looking for one. We slept in, we went and got coffee, picked up some stuff at Target, and then came home and I was working on Etsy orders. My boyfriend was playing one of his video games and working on the smart house stuff, which he's really great at. The house is smarter than I am. I've already determined that. And then we had dinner tonight at his parents' house with his parents and his grandmother. So that was nice. It was almost like Thanksgiving the sequel, because we had turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and salad and rolls and holiday flatware, all that kind of stuff. So it was nice. So we had dinner and then we played a little game called Aggravation, which is fun. I really do love my boyfriend's parents and his family, and I have a lot of fun with them. So that's a huge plus. So, and then we drove home and I'm doing my vlog, and then I'm gonna go be a vegetable on the recliner for the rest of the night because I'm just wiped. But I did see something on Facebook that I wanted to share. As we go into the holiday season, I know we just passed Thanksgiving and we have other holidays coming up. Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa and other family solstice events. But I do wanted to remind everyone that it is okay to put yourself first during the holidays. And it is okay to leave the table when respect is no longer being served. It is okay to leave the table when respect is no longer being served. I saw that this week and I really liked that. So, if you find yourself in a situation or you're not comfortable, you feel threatened, you're not happy, you feel disrespected, it's okay to leave. It will probably piss some people off, but it's okay to leave. Put yourself first. There's no need to add any additional trauma to your life just because it's the holidays. F that. F that and the bug. Okay, guys, that's, I think, it for me this week. Check in your friends. Don't forget to buy them Christmas presents. If you haven't started your holiday shopping, you are late, but Amazon has next day delivery, so there's that. Check on your family. Make sure they're doing okay. Mine is doing good. I got to talk to my mom a lot this week. I texted with my sister and my aunt a lot this week, so that's been nice. I need to make sure I connect with them more. And then check on yourself. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need more sleep? Do you need more alone time? Do you need something to keep you busy? Figure out what you need. Try and give it to yourself if you can. Never depend on anyone else to give you what you need. See if you can get it yourself. Including respect. I think that's it for me. So, have a wonderful week. I hope y'all are having a great, sane holiday. All of y'all up north, I see y'all getting a lot of snow. Gross. Keep it up there. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Woohoo! Love you guys. Happy holidays, and I will check in with you next week. Bye.